Hey guys, welcome back to Tech Insights with Dylan One. It's day 21 of 100 of our consistency challenge, and today we're just going to dive into a conversation a little bit more about mental health and why mental health matters, especially when you're working a very difficult job, whether it's in person, remote, manual labor, whatever it may be. It's important to make sure you take mental health breaks. So we're going to dive into a bit of that. We're also going to dive into just enjoying the time you do have and going to touch grass and just making sure you check in with yourself and your family. It's very important. So with that being said, as always, thank you guys for being here. Hopefully you're enjoying the content as we keep being consistent. We're just going to dive into some more weekly updates. So super excited for that. So see you guys on the other side. All right, guys. So, as I said, today's episode in day 21, we're going to dive into a little bit more about why mental health matters, especially for me, but I think for everyone. You guys should take a second to reflect on whether that's through journaling, mindfulness. I'm going to drop in some apps that I personally use. I also use my Apple Watch religiously. I'm looking into some other tools and health readings and all that good stuff. So, you guys have any that you like? I personally am looking into either the Whoop or the Aura. Uh, and so if you guys have an opinion on those two, I would love to hear it. But personally, for me, like mindfulness is how I start my day, right? So every day, 15-minute mindfulness exercise where I sit. I usually will do either some type of core exercise, and I would just be with myself. I use an app. I use Calm to track that. I've done that now for the better part of 6.5 years. Um, and so for me, that's really helped, especially with my mental health disorder. It's just helped me maintain my check-in. And it's something that I will also do and trigger back with my wife as well. But last week, um, with everything going on in the world, and then just a little bit of the quarter 4 burnout and just life, and like I said earlier this week, I had to force myself to check in, right, and say, you know what, I'm slipping, right. Wasn't getting the family walks, wasn't getting time with the kids as I should, wasn't getting time with my wife as I should, um, wasn't getting things done at work as I should. It just wasn't adding up. And then the election hangover and the fear that brings around the world, it all kind of weighed in on me, right? So I forced myself to kind of check out of things, right? So I took Thursday off. I was already had kind of planned it just because my daughter had a field trip, but it also forced me to just be in the moment, right? So I took my phone, but I deleted all my apps and I paused my message, put my cell phone airplane mode, and it was really good. It was really good to be with my daughter, her friends, and chaperone a field trip. I hadn't done that yet. She's now in first grade. She's been asking for a while, so it was just really fun. Right, we went to the Asheboro Zoo, otherwise known as North Carolina Zoo. If you ever get a chance to go in the state of North Carolina, it's actually really good. They're building out some other things. It's very affordable for a day trip. It was really fun. They have a lot of good stuff for the kids. We got to see our foxes get fed. We got to see the lions, all that good stuff. It was very cool. So with that being said, right, it kind of just triggered something else for me. Like, hey, like let's just take the weekend off, right? Let's just check in with yourself. Didn't hurt that that was the weekend we were planning on celebrating our anniversary. We painted my office as part of that. We did some other fun, just time to check in with the wife. It was very good, and so through that, right, it kind of just gave me the chance to reflect on what was important, right? And so for me, like getting to talk to you guys and help the future growth, it helped people understand that it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to say, you know what, I need to take a step back. It's okay to say, you know what, this isn't the right fit for me. It's okay to say no. It's okay. All of that, right? And I don't think enough people say no or take a break to pause and say, how will this affect me tonight, tomorrow, next week, next month, 3 months, etc. Right? Um, so it's very important for me that I ask all the questions. Right? So I want us to start having those check-ins. So as we go through this 100-day challenge and you start getting used to the consistency I have and what I'm talking about, as you said, this is one of the 4 core principles for me. So I will start also talking about some of the different apps that I use, right? One being calm. I'll have a full session on how I use calm, the different ways in which I think calm can be super beneficial, especially in IT where we don't get a chance to go touch grass, right? You can just take your calm bath and go outside for 5 minutes and walk around your house. You will do that for 30 days straight and you will see a difference. I swear. So I'm super excited to just keep being consistent with you guys and myself and just keep on the natural health train as well and just being present. So as always, thank you guys for spending the gift of today with me, learning a little bit about the history that I have and enjoying the mystery that brings us tomorrow. As always, I'll see you guys there and we'll dive much more into a little bit technical. I think we're going to dive into a certification challenge. So stay tuned. See you guys on the other side.